Today, let's see how many times the Democrats have won an election for president, governor, and the U.S. Senate in each state since 2000. I've made a bunch of previous videos on this. Today, we're going to combine them, and this will see how much the Dems have dominated in the three major statewide offices over the past 25 plus years. Do the same for the Republicans. Today, it's the Dems. If you've seen my past videos, then you know this is about the number of elections won. I'm not going to go over all the nuances, but sometimes there's special elections. Sometimes there's party switches, and sometimes there's recalls, and also sometimes independents have won some races. That's going to take away a win from each side. But there is a ton of data here. It's always possible something could slip through. But at the top, we're going to break it down in terms of percentage. We've got 11 tiers of shading. We'll start with under 10% and go all the way up to 100. And keep in mind, all these percentages are going to be rounded. So first, let's start with the lowest tier, under 10%. There's actually 5 states where the Dems have come up completely dry in all 3 of those major offices. Those 5 states where the Dems are at least 0 for 21 are Idaho, Mississippi, South Carolina, Texas, and Utah. Still under 10%, but above 0. We've got Alabama, Alaska, Nebraska, Oklahoma, and Wyoming. Now up to the next tier, at least 10%. We've got South Dakota, Tennessee, Indiana, North Dakota, Georgia, Arkansas, Kansas, and Kentucky. We'll go up another tier, at least 20%. We've got 4 more states. It's Florida, Louisiana, Missouri, and Ohio. The next tier up is at least 30%, but less than 40. We've got another 4 states. It's Iowa, Arizona, North Carolina, and Montana. Getting close to half now. We've got 40%, just 1 state here. It's a perfect swing state. We've got Nevada. It's right at 45%. Now up to the next tier, 50%. Coming in right at 50, we've got Maine. There, the Dems have won 11 out of 22 times. That state also has multiple independent wins, just like the next state. Just up from that, it's Vermont. And the other state that's tied with Vermont, completely different type of state, but Dems have the same number of wins here, and it's West Virginia. Now, a slightly darker shade of blue. We've got at least 60%. 2 states. In the Northeast, it's New Hampshire. Then we've got Pennsylvania. Now, a little bit darker, 70%. 3 states this time, it's Wisconsin, Colorado, and Virginia. The next tier up is 80%. These are even bluer states. We've got Michigan, New Mexico, and the East Coast, it's Rhode Island, Massachusetts, Connecticut, Maryland, and then the last state is Minnesota. Now some real blue states. We've got 90%. Those states are Illinois, Hawaii, California, New Jersey, Oregon, and New York. Finally, 2 states left. The Dems have complete dominance for all 3 offices in Delaware and in Washington. 100% success there, and that completes the map. So this really shows you where the Dems have dominated, combining president, governor, and Senate, 3 highly significant offices since 2000. And the familiar modern political map emerges. We've got the blue West Coast, the Northeast, some of the Midwest, and Colorado and New Mexico. But there's some surprises in there. West Virginia. It's a very red state, but in much of these 25 years, Dems won every race here except for president. Even in Virginia, that state used to be much redder, but here it's even darker than West Virginia. But then you've got a super blue state like Vermont. Not as dark as you might think. Republicans and independents have had some success there. It's similar in Maine, but then in redder states like Montana, Dems have also got some wins. So the total number of elections here is generally in the low to mid-20s. Some states have more or less depending on their election cycles and the number of special elections or recalls. But Dems totally shut out in 5 states, under 10% in another 5, and they've got total dominance in just 2. Over 2.5 decades, usually both parties have managed to win 1 or 2 races in almost every state. But this map shows you where the Dems have dominated when you combine all 3 of those offices since 2000. It'll be fun to see the red map for the Republicans, but for now, let me know in the comments. What do you think about this map for combining all 3 offices over the past 25 years? Does this show you where the true blue states are, or do you think there's more to it? Which blue states do you think would be even bluer? Which red states are you surprised are a little bit blue? Let me know what you think down below on your way out. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Join if you'd like to support the channel. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.